I spent majority of my life traveling all throughout the Middle East as well as the rest of the world. I returned back to the States for school and ended up going back over, working overseas in the Middle East. Ended up working in Afghanistan a few times off and on, and then ultimately was working on Kandahar Airfield, where I ended up injuring my foot and my back. When I got injured in Kandahar, the company was working under a U.S. contract. As a result, I was covered under the Defense Space Act. I was not informed by anyone within HR or anyone else in the company. Very few people were familiar with even the term Defense Space Act, let alone that there was any insurance or coverage that existed under these contracts. The first treatment I received was on Kandahar Airfield. Shortly after the injury, I went and saw the doctors at the airfield, got examined, and was told that I'll need to have either return to the States or to Dubai to get medical treatment. Once I went to Dubai to try to get treatment, my options were very limited. It was either to the Iranian hospital, and I knew that given U.S. embargoes on dealing with Iran, that probably wasn't a good idea. And I was the one left trying to find medical treatment. So after seeing a doctor in Dubai, the other suggestion was a German physician, and I couldn't be seen for approximately 3 weeks. So, and I knew I needed treatment, so at that point, the only real alternative was return to the U.S. to get treatment. Once I got injured, I made an unusual incident reporting form and notified HR, and at that point it filed the paperwork that's necessary for coverage for the Defense Space Act, but had not been contacted at all by any representative from the insurance companies. After I had started receiving medical benefits and payment, I got a letter where they were completely disputing the validity of my claim, or controverting my claim. I luckily, at that point, had legal representation, and my attorney took care of it. And once he challenged it, they immediately dropped it and went ahead and agreed to take care of coverage. But it was strictly as a result of the work of my attorney, and not anything voluntarily on the part of the insurance provider. Would have gladly put me out to pasture. I've been happy that I went away and didn't know any better, and I think it's almost as if, the old adage where, they just deny, go away or they die, and then, they're happy with you. I've yet to know one person that's gone through this that's in any way has found any insurance provider that's going out of their way to do anything to help benefit someone who was injured, and especially not at the expense of what they might have to pay out in claims.